What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cam here, back at again with another video, and today we are going to be talking and playing Black Ops 3. And it's been a while. It has been a while. I have not posted in a while. Well, that's because, well, we're going to get into that. But we're going to be loading up some hardcore team deathmatch and kind of see where this goes. So I have not really played Black Ops in a while. And it definitely, and it definitely is going to be hard for me because I have not played, especially commentated in a while. I almost killed my teammate there. But I've been away because I just finished school. And since I just finished school, I actually have been looking for a job because, you know, I can't do YouTube full time because, I mean, well, the views aren't there because I'm just starting. I don't have like 90 subs, so I don't really have that much trafficking enough to get to do YouTube for full time. But eventually, if I could, I would like to do YouTube for full time and, you know, be able to get like cool sponsors and everything like that for gaming. That would honestly be pretty cool, and I would actually really like that. But that being said, since I just ended school, my girlfriend and I, we actually decided to go to Disneyland. And keep in mind, I have not been to Disneyland in years. This is the first time I have been to Disneyland in many, many years. Now, since I've had to go, or since we went to, I didn't have to go, but since I've been to Disneyland, something rather crazy happened, and that is my phone got taken or stolen. Now, I do believe that someone took it, and that's being positive on the note, but deep down inside, I really think that Disneyland took it, to be honest. You know, I don't know if you guys know that ride, Star Tours, but that's the ride we were in. And I accidentally killed one of my teammates. But we were actually in Star Tours, and since we were in Star Tours, it jerks you around, moving a lot. I had these pink shorts that I got from H&M, and I really liked those pink shorts. But what had happened is that it jerked me around, and I guess it flung the phone out of my pocket, and it was so loud that I didn't hear it come out of my pocket or drop on the floor, whatever. But since it fell out of my pocket, we actually, hold on, oh shit, but since it came out of my pocket, there is like a little ramp. We were going down the ramp, and I didn't notice that it had fallen out of my pocket when it was already like when I was already around the second corner of the ramp. And I realized like, oh shit, I don't have my phone. So we go back, and then the guy literally takes us into the wrong cabin, like the wrong cabin of the ride that we were in. And we're just like, okay. So we were like, this is the wrong cabin after a while. So when we went into the correct cabin, it was gone, because while we were in the wrong cabin, it basically allowed another group of people to come inside there and possibly taken it. Well, that being said, it could have actually fallen inside of the sides of the ride, but ultimately, you know, you just never know. But I think it fell on the sides, and that's where I think Disneyland could possibly have it, because I've like been looking on my thing for a while, like find my iPhone, and there's nothing there. It's been off completely. Like, if somebody had it, it would have been on, but they did say that if the workers did find it, they turn it off and they put it inside of a box. And since they put it inside of a box, it's like this metal safe that they said that they put it in, and no signal can get into it. And so I've been trying for like a whole month straight, because we went on June 4th, and there was nothing, like there was like no sign of my phone being on whatsoever. I looked, and I even put the like request to I even put in the request to erase my phone, and it still says that the request is pending because it has to connect to internet. And I'm still baffled at this, because if someone did have it, they would have eventually had that urge to turn it on like any other person. And the fact that no one turned it on, it's kind of says something. And that's why I do believe that it's taken it. I'm not saying that they did take it, but it's just speculations that they might have. So that's personally what I'm thinking. But ultimately, I will never know because of that. Oh wow, we actually won that one. 17 and 8, 2.13 KD. Wow. It's the first time playing in a while, and yeah, I guess I did pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of odd, and because I was thinking about it, and if someone, like I said, if someone did have it, they would have turned it on. All right, let's get into another game. But continuing my story, it's just, we had such a great time there, and it's the first time in a very long time that I had been there, and it's just crazy that that had to happen for the first time in a long time, me going there. And a lot of stuff had to happen that was just bad. Like during the morning, the staff was just very, very rude, and they were very, very snippy with us, and it was just like, what the hell's your problem? And like this old man, I wouldn't say old man, he was about 50, and that's like middle age. So this man, he just was very, very rude, and he was just, so basically when I was younger, I was able to get a pass, and I wasn't even 18 when I was younger. And I would just have my mom's credit card and say that I wanted a pass, and they would be okay, like, okay, and then they would sign me up for it, and it would be all good. But now we try to do that, and then their terms of policy changes, and I'm not mad about the terms of policy, and I get that they can change it whenever they want, but the guy telling me to like leave and all of that, like telling me to leave, that that it's like over with and all of that, and that there's nothing he can do, and that my mom has to be there, and he was just very, very snippy with us, and it was just like, what's your problem, dude? And it was just overall crazy that had happened. Oh Jesus, they're, oh okay, they're in there, that's why I can't see them. But all day there was just a lot of rude people, and it was just very, very funny, because a lot of it, you know, they advertise the happiest place on earth, but in fact it was like very, very rude workers, and it's just, you wouldn't think to see that coming from Disneyland. Like, that isn't like the Disneyland image. It's, you would think to see people like, you would, yeah, like I said, you would think to see people like happy and like workers happy, but nope, it's just rude overall, and you're just like, what the hell? And later on during the month, I ended up getting a phone, which I actually ended up getting a phone last week. Yeah, last Saturday. So I've had the phone for a week. I upgraded to a 7 Plus. I had the 6S Rose Gold, but I ended up getting the matte black 7 Plus, and I actually really do like it. It's really, really sleek. The only problem and dislike I have with it is that they took out the audio jack for it to keep or to use a lightning port, the lightning USB port. I'm not too big of a fan of that, but I mean, it is what it is, and I do like the overall like surround sound feel stereo speakers that they have inside there. There's like a front facing speaker, and then they have the bottom speakers, and it's really loud, and I really, really do like it. So I guess that's what they use to compensate for it, I guess. But overall it does feel really nice in the hand. So I'm really happy that I did get a phone, and I've been working my ass off to get a new phone because, well, I needed a new phone, and I just didn't like being home because I didn't have any communication, so I couldn't really leave or go anywhere by myself because I didn't have a phone. But overall, yeah, that's what I think overall about Disneyland with my phone, because that was crazy. But I am planning to have a video later on discussing another one of my videos because that video where the kid is like a scammer and all of that video is getting a lot of hate, and it's getting so much hate I actually had to disable the comments. A lot of people are gonna call me a pussy on that, but I mean, overall it is what it is, and I did what I had to do, because I mean, I'm not really trying to fight with people inside there, but I mean, a lot of people are saying like you're coming at me, or like you're coming at fans and everything like that. Like, why are you coming at fans? And truth is, if you were a fan, you wouldn't be, you know, talking shit. Like, that's the moral gist of it. And there was a lot of like trash talk on there towards me, and I just wasn't gonna have it anymore. So I ended up, in the end of the day, just taking off the comments. You can still like, dislike. There's like 37 dislikes right now, 27 likes, and a lot of people do agree with me, and a lot of people do dislike it, that's for sure. But I'm gonna go more in depth later on with the overall story, because I did vaguely say or speak on the subject, but I will talk a lot more about it later on in time. Jesus, they're all camping in the back. I hate when they do that. But I will for sure talk more about it in the future, because oh shit, that's not our chart. But I will for sure talk about it more often later on in another video. Damn, Dart got me twice. At the end of the day, I do ultimately think that that person wasn't in the right for the video, but I will for sure talk more deeply about it, because it's something that really needs to be discussed, especially with all that negativity going on. And I will for sure talk about it. And I'm actually really surprised that we were winning these games, because and I'm actually getting positive KD, and I used to be complete ass at this game. Surprisingly, I was really horrible at this game, but we're actually doing pretty decent in it right now. We're going positive. But we're not going at the top, but I mean, positive is still positive. So alright, well guys, that's gonna be the end of this video for today. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Stay tuned, and remember to hit that subscribe button and like and comment on this video. But ultimately, like I said, remember to stay tuned so that you can see that video, and I'm gonna put on the end for suggested videos, I'm gonna put that video that I'm talking about the kid scamming. So if you haven't seen it, then you can watch it, and then you can go watch that revised version explaining what really happened and what truly is going on inside there, because there's a lot of stuff before I didn't mention, like meaning before this all happened, and so I'm gonna talk about more about it later on inside there. But hope you guys did enjoy. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys soon. Remember, peace and stay crispy.